welcome back to Just Ranked. I am Jimmy, your host with the most. This is Joe, Dink, and Chris. We are Just Ranked. Please go to our justrankedpod.com. Check out our landing page. It'll bring you to Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all of the great places where you can get your podcast. We have a pretty fun episode. We've been flirting with this episode for almost since inception. So 11 months. We were going to do it a ways back, and then we decided to wait towards the end. This week is Madonna. Wow, there is so much information about Madonna. I'm going to keep my little intro pretty short. I'm not going to go through the albums and whatnot. I'm just going to go about some achievements that the Queen of Pop, Madonna, has done. She was on the Forbes highest paid female musicians 4 separate decades. That's huge. She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the best-selling female music artist of all time. She has 18 albums certified multi-platinum in multiple countries. A feat that very, very few people could even want to accomplish. She was the highest grossing female artist until 2023, and Tay-Tay took over. 14 studio albums, 3 soundtracks, and I think it's 4 live albums, and just a plethora of compilation albums. She has directed 3 movies. She's got 18 acting credits. She has 38 top 10 hits on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. 94 singles have been released by this woman. Force majeure. 2022, 11.7 million tickets sold worldwide in that year. Who's That Girl tour became the first female artist to gross $1 million in one event. Crazy. Truth or Dare, Madonna Truth or Dare is the highest grossing documentary of all time for 11 years. Another one has surpassed it. I did not find out what that is. I apologize. Most of these stats that she has, she controlled what's called the album era, which is the mid-60s to the mid-early 2000s or the aughts. I know some people call it that. From her first single, Everybody, number 3 in the U.S., to her last single, Vulgar, 2023 at number 11, she has just really dominated music in every capacity. Whether you like her, whether you don't, she has been a huge part of your life, and I guarantee you could sing along with every single one of these songs that are picked today. I just want to name a couple just amazing drummers that she has used on her albums. Jonathan Moffett, Sugarfoot, they call him. Tony Thompson played on the Like a Virgin album.
Yep.
Omar Hakim. Oh, amazing. Weckel, jazz aficionado, amazing. One of the best drummers on the planet. Jeff Picoro. And Vince Dunn. Those are the major 6 drummers that she's worked with. She's toured with 27 different drummers. Just amazing. I can say that I like Madonna. Am I a fanatic? No, but I love a good chunk of her music. And we're going to start off with Dink giving us his best favorite top 4 songs.
I fucking love Madonna. Let me just say that first and foremost. I used to have a massive poster, Chris might remember, of her in my basement at the townhouse in Kitchener. I love a lot of her early stuff. I don't dislike any of her catalog, but I really sway to the early stuff. So my only real disclaimer here is that I have 4 songs, but they're off 2 albums. And I know from us talking about it in a previous episode and outside the show that at least three of us love Live to Tell. It is clearly my favorite song by her.
Number one.
And in my top 50 favorite songs of all time. I left it off the list, but let it be known that it's easily number one.
Shame.
Number one. Same here.
But I wanted to get four other songs in there.
Do we have over under before you start?
I'll go with a 3 skin. It's better than a 4 skin.
I'd say 3 as well.
I'm going to say as well. 2.
Oh, going with 2. All right.
I have a surprise. I feel daring.
Oh, you got a real shot. Nice.
Is that Malort?
Yeah.
Malort. Tastes like vanilla ice cream. It's like riding in first class. It's like you're being picked on in the 5th grade.
All right, carry on.
All right, him dink. All right.
Him dink.
Number 4 is a basic bitch. Like I said, we only got 2 albums here. I love this song. I've always loved this song. And some people don't like this song because of Overkill, but it is the second single from the Like a Prayer album. It is Express Yourself. And after Lady Gaga released her song that sounded similar, people were like, oh, here we go again. I'm like, oh, that's good. Kind of has a similar feel. I like Express Yourself. I love it. Like I said, the second single off Like a Prayer, obviously, to the title track. Number 2 in the Billboard Hot 100. Number 1 on the U.S. dance club charts. Reached top 10 across multiple countries, including the UK, Canada, Australia, blah, blah, blah. Lyrically, it calls for self-respect and independence in relationships. One of Madonna's early feminist pop statements that helps cement her reputation as the champion of that, really.
Yeah, correct.
The single became even more iconic thanks to the video. The video had massive, almost overkill, inspired by the 27 film Metropolis. And at the time of filming, it was the most expensive music video ever made. Yep. That's basically it. It's one of her signature songs, continues to be recognized not as a major pop hit, not only as a major pop hit, but a cultural statement about freedom, identity, and the power of self-expression, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I fucking love the song.
Yeah.
So, there's another song coming off Like a Prayer if we only got 2 albums, but that is my number 4, Express Yourself.
Like Jimmy was saying, you mentioned a song, it starts singing in my head.
Singing in your head, easy, right?
And like you, I do gravitate to her earlier stuff, to the late 90s. And then after that, I kind of sporadically kind of go off because it gets too dance.
It gets a little she tried so many different things, right? And good for her. But
she's still relevant. She's still producing hits. Great. But yeah, this is one of those songs I think is going to be around forever. And it's going to have, it's always going to have its place in time. So great pick.
Yep.
Love it. Great pick.
All right. I think we're going to get not as much from Chris this episode until it's his turn to speak.
My tongue and not say anything negative.
He saved all the confidence for his own picks.
Right.
Just so you know,
up front, I'm not the biggest Madonna fan, but I don't want to be. As I've gotten older, I've tried to be less cynical and not as fucking
right.
negative.
No, that's cool. Right?
I'm trying to not say stuff if I have nothing positive to say. So
no, and that's good. That's a good way to live.
Not say anything at all on this one.
well, just so you know, him named Chris.
Oh shit! All right, number 3. Number 3 is the other song off Like a Prayer, and it's maybe not the one you'd think of, but it is "Oh Father." I love this song. Released in October '89, it was the 4th single from the album, and unlike the dance pop and upbeat singles surrounding it, "Oh Father" is a dramatic orchestra pop ballad. I think I like it because it kind of has a Live to Tell feel.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Where I know she's not the greatest singer, but I actually like her voice, and I like when she is emotional. And has some feeling behind her songs, because like I said, I love Live to Tell. So "Oh Father" has that same kind of feel. It only hit number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100, ending her streak of 16 consecutive top 5 U.S. hits. So that was too bad for her. But internationally, it performed modestly, charting in top 40 markets around the world, UK and Australia. the music video again, because she had so many iconic videos, right? Heavily influenced by the look of Citizen Kane, the movie. And the video portrays themes of loss, family tension, childhood vulnerability, and often is cited as one of her most artistic, ambitious early videos. And of course, it's about her relationship with her dad, right? Like after her mother's death, and I think the turmoil between them too, right? And if you remember the truth, and I don't have this in my notes, but if you remember the Truth or Dare documentary, which I probably still owe Blockbuster some money for because I never returned it. He came to see her on that tour, right? And she's like, "Oh, my dad's here," and so that was a big deal, right? Like, and she brought him backstage to meet the dancers, and she had the big cone breasticles and you know, her blonde hair tied back, and like, But anyway, this song, I there's just something about this song that I find even now when I go listen to her stuff, I have a list, and obviously I plucked these from the list, so this was fucking easy peasy when we talked about it early on. My list was done, minus cutting Live to Tell off, gained a song here, which was Express Yourself. But Oh Father was already on that list, and I seem to sometimes skip the other songs and go right to it, because I don't think I've overkilled this one, and I still love it. But that's it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I like the dark imagery of the song.
Yeah,
big time, right?
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, go ahead, Chris. You had something to say about Madonna? Go ahead.
You might not even remember it.
I don't really remember the song. I'd have to go back. Honestly, I don't recall the song.
It's a great song. It really is a very, very moody, very moving song. I was going to save this for my notes, but it's so perfect for this song. It was this album for me that she went from pop artist to pop singer to artist.
Right. I totally agree.
True Blue is in that playlist I've mentioned before of Joe's that's called Perfect Non-Prince Albums, and this album's in that. And so to make that playlist, every song has to be really good. It has to be 4 stars above. Every song. And True Blue is up there, and this song is a testament to her and Patrick, her writing alone, because she writes most of her lyrics, which is great. She plays guitar, she plays piano, and
drums.
Drums, yeah. Literally, like I said, I went from being flippant, like, oh, Madonna, like a virgin, and when this stuff started hitting, it's like, fuck, this is good fucking shit, man. This is not something you just throw out. This entire album's crafted.
And I think you're right, though. With True Blue, it was still had some, like, a lot of, I won't name the songs because they could be on yours, a lot of pop, right? Where Live to Tell started that transition into this album. It still has pop. Express Yourself's a pop song, right? But the Like a Prayer video, like, brought so much attention, right? I think it was sponsored by Coke, or like it was everywhere, right? Like, but then it had a lot of negative attention too, with the burning crosses and all that shit. But I won't get into that.
Didn't there eventually be 2 versions, a censored one and an uncensored version?
There might have been. There was.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Borderline, Like a Virgin, that was kind of too poppy, too bubblegum for me. But True Blue is the album that made me go, wait a second.
Right.
The production value on this album is mind-blowing. It's fucking great. And the musicianship, there's a lot of music going on compared to the 2 albums before it. It's really, really, really produced and musically superior. And that's what made me say the same thing to you. Like, okay, this is a superstar. I need to kind of pay attention. And I kind of got reeled in. That album, that is my favorite album by Madonna. Is True.
Me too. Yep.
Yeah, me too. Now, all that said, throw it out the window, because my next 2 songs are from her first album.
Oh.
And I love that pop shit. So my number 2 is Lucky Star. Fucking love Lucky Star.
Right.
Lucky Star is what really, like, I remember when we were kids, Borderline video had a lot of play, right?
Yep.
But Lucky Star was what really opened my eyes to who the hell is this, right? And what's going on with all that shit on her wrists and the mesh she was wearing and stuff. Like, I love this song. I still dance or sing this song when it comes on. Released first in the UK in September '83, and then first commercial single release was in the US was in August of '84. Top 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, first top 5 hit. Spent a total of 18 weeks on the charts. Number 1 on the US Dance Club chart, marking her first chart-topping entry. Yeah, I don't know. That's really all I have. There's a bunch of other mumbo jumbo that I don't care about because I love this song. And when I think of her, I think sometimes of this, minus Live to Tell, I think of this song.
Okay.
As her early staple, right?
Yeah.
And I know some people would disagree, and like I said, it sucks going first in one way. I'd like to name all the other songs that some people think of, but I don't want to pluck any songs off.
It's a hard position to be in.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And like I said, I thought I was pretty open-minded as a kid of those days. Like I said, listened to many different kinds of music, but I would still make stupid decisions like Borderline or whatever song. It's Lucky Star, like But after True Blue hit, I went back and go, these are great pop songs. They really are.
I agree.
And which kind of surprised my older self, looking back at my younger self, going, yeah, he wasn't so fucking dumb because he was actually able to go back and go, no, that first album is really good, especially for a fucking debut album. I mean, who has that many fucking hits that are still relevant today off their debut album, right?
Mm-hmm.
So great pick, man.
So this is the one that might throw some people because it's almost in her catalog, it's known, but it's almost a bit of a throwaway from those early days, even though it did establish her like almost before Lucky Star as a dance pop star. I'm sure people didn't know that she was ever going to be as huge as she was, but my number 1, minus Live to Tell, is so really my number 2 in real life is Burning Up.
Oh.
And some people don't even know this track, right? And it's it reached number 3 on the US Dance Club charts, but it's not massive, right? It did help, like I said, it did help establish her as a rising dance floor force and lay the groundwork for a relationship with the club community. That's what I got from somewhere, but it's not a massive track. In fact, I've posted it sometimes in the past on her birthday or whatever, just on my regular Facebook account, and people are like, "Oh, old school Madonna," and I'm sure they're like, "What fucking song is this you picked here? That's the song you're gonna post?" But I love this track.
That's a good song.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. I want to make it short and sweet. I could have picked 100 songs because I love her, and my list on Spotify has 75 songs.
Wow.
Holy wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned with this song about her connecting to the dance clubs and whatnot. She has always tried to maintain that dance club attention and grasp on that part of society, as well as the LGBTQ society as well. So she's really, really, I guess embedded herself into those different scenes and tried to maybe at times appease them. And there's been a couple times where she's gone off and done her mature sound like Rain and whatnot like that.
Right.
Where it wasn't quite dancey, but she always went back to that club feel.
And I love Rain. It's good. Like I said, I didn't want to mention these songs, but right.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
No. I like those songs too, right? I love her dancey, poppy stuff. But like I said, with Oh Father, and of course, again, Live to Tell, I love when she's kind of vulnerable because there's something about her voice
Me too.
that I like, right? And I know Chris is vomiting in his mouth, but it's just what it is, right? I know Joe has a thing with unique singers, and I think Madonna's kind of fits that mold of a unique voice. Yeah, where some people probably think, "Oh, she can't sing worth of shit." I like it.
No, I love her voice. Yeah,
I had the it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And I've gone back, especially with doing this show. And people, if you don't know, this show, Madonna, was going to be one of our first shows we did. So I had my picks done a long time ago. I went and
so did I.
Yeah.
because they're so small.
Why do you call me Shorty? Because you're small. Small. S-M-O.
These are the ones I don't hate.
It's not even a full song title. It's just like one word of the title.
I have three I don't mind and one I like.
But you know, so I went back when I did my list right here. I nothing changed, which was kind of cool because
That
I
is
did
cool.
this months ago, right? But I don't think, again, you can pick any song, I mean, the one thing I get, this is what I was gonna say, this one thing I don't like about her new stuff, of course, like everyone else, she's using auto-tune. I don't want that. I want her voice. Her voice being her perfect, her non-perfect voice, what do you want to say, imperfect voice. That's what draws me to her sound.
Yeah,
Her voice.
too. Even if it's worse with her aging, I'd rather hear it than the auto.
Because I've heard her sing without auto-tune, you know, because I've heard there's a YouTube channel I listen to that compares different live shows, right? Yeah. And they got one of her just naturally singing when she's playing the acoustic guitar. I'm like, that's what I want to hear, Madonna. I don't want to hear you doing auto-tune because you're not everyone who's using auto-tune. You're part of the trifecta. You're part of the big three. You're part of Michael Jackson, Prince, and Madonna.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They are the trifecta.
Yeah.
They will always be interlinked somehow, even though they're nothing alike, right? Really.
Right.
They were the 80s. Yeah.
But they were the entire 80s. And trust me, every artist gets stuck trying to chase, right? But I think hopefully I hope she has an album coming out where she kind of ditches that and goes back to being Madonna.
Yeah, not all the way to her roots, but somewhere in between.
I just want her natural voice. That's what I don't want to hear Madonna with auto-tune, you know.
You know what else I want to hear? Your picks, Joe. Let's go. You're up next.
Oh shit.
Nice handoff.
That was a pretty slick handoff.
Nice. That's what we call it. It's nice, smooth transition.
That was really into the groove. Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna throw this one away because I already threw that note.
Got that.
What was that? What did I miss?
The Into the Groove.
Oh,
Into the Groove.
Damn it. See, I always miss them, and then when I edit the show, I'm like, oh, that god damn it.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
This one might really be a surprise to you guys. Okay, I know. But this number 4 song for me is off of Like a Prayer from 1989. It is a duet. It is the song Love Song with Madonna and Prince.
That's a shocker.
How did I not know that was coming?
Of course, this is a duet. It was co-wrote and co-produced by Prince and Madonna of the same year, 1989, that Prince did Batman. So that was a big year for him.
Ooh, we got a live
the project was always titled back when they were sending the tapes back and forth because there was no internet and there's no digital tape, no digital, right? So it's all physical media. They're sending back master tapes back and forth. The project was titled Daisy Miller to disguise the artist working on the track.
Wow.
There was a lot of speculation that Prince and Madonna were working together.
Where does the Daisy Miller come from? Do you know?
I
Not to put you on the spot, but
I know. I looked that up. I couldn't find anything. I think it's just a random name.
Just random.
Yeah.
I know the follow-up questions. Don't be that guy.
I don't have an answer. I did look it up. There's nothing there.
No, I would have too, but I was like,
yeah, because I thought it was interesting, but I think maybe that's why, because it was such a random name that's probably why.
Right.
Innocuous.
Yeah. Like I said, it was written and recorded by each artist, writing and sending back their parts back and forth for many months. Madonna found it refreshing. She preferred in an interview I saw her from 1989. She preferred to be working in the studio. It just didn't work because Prince was working on Batman, and their schedules weren't correlating. So the shipping back and forth was the best way to do it. So she always regretted they could never really, collaborate in a studio together, which she always wanted to do. And she said she envisioned them at one point probably doing an entire album together. She famously visited Paisley Park here in Chanhassen, Minnesota, at Prince's studio a couple different times. She was going to perform one time after one of her shows. She performed here, but both times she just kind of hung out with Prince. Of note, too, on the Like a Prayer album, Prince plays guitar on this song, obviously, but he has to play his guitar on Like a Prayer. Keep it together, and Active Contrition.
I didn't know that.
That's my number 4. Shocker. I found my little Prince in. But I do really love this song because it sounds like Prince and Madonna combined.
that album's just so solid all the way through.
It is.
Well, I guess my comment is more of what if that album would have happened?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's rumors for a long time, and it was true that Bad was actually supposed to be a duet between Prince and Michael Jackson.
You know, that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. The first line of that song is, your butt is mine. Now, I said, who gonna sing that to whom? Because you sure ain't singing it to me. And I sure ain't singing it to you.
So, yeah, so there was always rumors of Michael Jackson and Madonna working together. So, again, the trifecta, I think one of your three biggest stars at the time, for many years, you're going to have that kind of rumor going around.
The two of those are the two guys are the opposite of fat.
Exactly.
Right? Together they weigh a pound.
Especially now.
Oh, too soon.
I know. Sorry. I had to.
Get back to Madonna.
Too soon.
Back to Madonna.
Too soon.
Number 3. Now, what I said about True Blue is 100% exactly what I think. I think it's a perfect album. And I went back in time after I said that stuff about her earlier stuff. I was like, these songs are pretty fucking good. And so much so, number 3 is Borderline from that debut album.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Oh my God. Well, cheers.
All right, ready?
All right, Jimmy's getting drunk.
Madonna.
Yeah.
What is that anyhow, Jimmy?
Vodka.
No, 6 songs. It took 6 songs though for our first safety. That's
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. And if you include the last show, that's like 73
Yeah.
songs.
I was impressed with that, actually.
That was like a week ago.
Oh, that's
a
right.
lot of
Last
disco
week, sorry.
songs. Fuck.
Totally was not tonight. Again, what I like about this song and this album actually, it's the fact it's not so produced. It's kind of
Raw.
it's kind of
It
anti-produced.
is very
right?
raw.
Yeah,
It is very raw.
for sure.
I think in doing so, I think it really highlights her voice.
Yeah.
Which again is not great. It's not perfect.
So,
But at the same
not to
time,
take away from my notes, but it's one of the songs that I actually like her voice on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's one of the songs that's really good with headphones on because of her
Yeah,
Love
voice.
headphones.
Yep. I agree.
Love headphones.
In fact, I hadn't even thought
I
about
don't
getting any
love it,
Madonna.
but I sing along with it. It's
It's very catchy, man. I love that. The keyboard,
really agree with
everything's great about that song.
Yeah.
And Jimmy and I both collect vinyl. I'm very specific what I collect, and for the first time after doing this list this last couple of days, I'm like, I need to get this first album on vinyl. So
We have it.
God damn it! Of course you do.
He's got a one-up on me.
I know, man. What the hell?
Right.
Is Jenny a big Madonna fan?
1.02, but
Is Jenny a Madonna fan?
yes, huge Madonna fan, and you'll find out.
Because she picked his 4.
She picked my songs. You're saying these and that.
Borderline was released January 15th, 1984 on Sire Records. It's the 5th and final single off her debut album, which is funny because it's the number 1 song. I remembered that and Lucky Star, but those 2 songs I really remember. And it was the last single released.
It's the last one. I know. I always think of it as the first one.
Me too.
Me too.
It's not.
I know.
It was Madonna's first top 10 hit, peaking number 10 on Billboard Hot 100. Hit number 25 in Canada.
I'm looking at my notes. You're reading them verbatim as I'm looking at my fucking notes.
Chris has got to find a 5th song real quick here. No, he's like,
I
oh
don't really have a lot of Madonna songs, so no.
Like, God, thank God I only have to talk about 3 songs now.
You took the one I really like.
Maybe by the time he's done, I can only speak about 1. Borderline initiated what became a remarkable run for Madonna. It was the first in a streak of 17 consecutive top 10 hits.
Fucking crazy.
That's from
nuts,
84
right?
to 89. That's fucking nuts, man.
Mhm.
And that is
crazy.
like, how
That
can
is
you not
insane.
think of her when you think of the 80s? Like, fuck. We were smothered in Madonna.
Yeah. Yeah. You really were. And you think about it
Back
too.
then,
You
I
think about
probably wanted to be smothered by Madonna.
Yeah.
and you think about the fashion trends too. The Michael Jackson, he had the jackets going. Everybody wanted it.
Icon, yeah.
What do you think of the jacket? I don't know, man. I would lose that glove. You look nuts.
Prince and Madonna. Madonna, everyone was dressed like all
the
women were
zipper
dressed like Madonna.
jackets. Fuck
The
yeah.
zipper jackets, yeah. The shoes had the mesh.
Especially when
and-
Desperately Seeking Susan hit, you know?
oh,
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I consider her an artist. I don't consider her just a singer.
Absolutely.
Some people just, not that's at the diss on people, but I think for me, it's more impressive if you actually write the music you're performing.
Yep.
And my last note is the song remained on the chart for 30 weeks, beginning a streak of 17
30.
consecutive top 10 hits.
30.
Like I said, so 30 weeks.
That's insane.
pretty solid.
Yeah. So, like I said, I like the song. I think begrudgingly, I was like, oh, I like this song when it came out, right? But then when I came to terms with True Blue, I went back to the first album. Like, God damn, this song it's a perfect pop song, right? It really
Right.
is. Like I said, as soon as I mentioned it, it's my own song. I know it's on my list, but I also the keyboard part gets stuck in my head right away every time.
Yeah.
That's my number 3, guys. Borderline by Madonna, 1983.
9 fucking months on the charts. Wow.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Pregnancy.
What's that?
It's like a whole pregnancy. Well, if you bring it to full tone.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
My last 2 are from True Blue. My number 2, I love this song. I think it's the perfect pop song again. It is not the very serious "Oh Father," not the very serious "Love to Tell," but is the 1986 hit "Open Your Heart." Wow, Jimmy puts his glass down. Is a second track from True Blue. It was released on the 4th album, True Blue, on November 12th, 1986. But the one thing I do love, I gotta tell you, just the stupid drum fill in the beginning. I love it. It just kicks in like, here we go. And the song is kind of rock without having any real noticeable guitar in it.
Mhm.
I love that. I love it when pop songs or any song can still be rock and not have guitar prominent in the music, because you can still do that. I don't care what you tell me.
Right.
Track at number 1 on Billboard Hot 100, number 8 in Canada, number 6 in the Netherlands, people. It was conceived as a rock and roll song titled "Follow Your Heart" for the singer Cyndi Lauper.
Wow.
Yeah.
The song never got to her. Her management turned it down. It was again, but Madonna actually wrote the bridge, the actual musical bridge. She changed, her and Patrick Leonard, the producer of True Blue, changed some of the lyrics and changed it to, obviously, to "Open Your Heart." And at this time she became the second female artist behind Whitney Houston to score 3 number 1s from one album.
Wow.
Nice.
I think it gets kind of lost in today the sound of like literally anybody can make music, right? We talked about this at nauseam in the show, that how hard it was to make it in the business. Now if you get on TikTok or YouTube and you catch a whiff, and then you can have a hit song without even being on radio, right? Back then, to have a career going and having an album that has 3 number 1s and having this album be better than your previous 2 albums,
Right.
combined,
And the anticipation for the next album, knowing you have to kick out a few more great singles.
Yeah.
and I think
doing
Jimmy,
it.
yeah, and I think Jimmy kind of hit on it too. Is like, I hate calling this album more mature, but it kind of is. Musically, it's a really interesting album to listen to. Listen to this album with your headphones on, because it's Patrick Leonard. I'm a big fan of the guy. He did a lot of stuff with a lot of artists at the time, and he was, I think, the bread and butter, because Patrick Leonard really wanted Madonna's not only her input for the vocals and the lyrics on the song, but he really wanted her input for the music. And so I think that kind of comes out. So that's my number 2. Open Your
That's a
Heart.
great pick, man. This song almost gets lost in the mix in her catalog, I think. How great it is.
I agree, yeah.
And I will say this: if she had named it "Follow Your Heart," it would have been my second favorite "Follow Your Heart," because I'm a Triumph guy. So sorry, Madonna.
You guys
Follow Your Heart.
bring it
Top
home.
2.
Because I always bring it home. I got 2 points. You were talking about what I said, and your opinions of True Blue. she also got a payday, and she also had mega bucks to go in and just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make the best album possible."
After Like a Virgin, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which she did. So that's great. I don't remember myself. Oh, second point. So to this song, you're talking about a rock song. The other part of it is the keyboards. Right now, if you wanted to, I bet you could play that whole doom, 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 doom in your head.
Yeah.
And that's just really, really memorable part of a song. When you can
Right.
take a music part of the song and just sing it. Joe, you've talked about it several times about playable song, playable solos that you could sing in your head. Same thing with this keyboard.
Yeah, I agree because, like I said, and she has a bunch of those songs. You can just start singing the music part in your head, no problem. Even just Rain, like you brought up song Rain before, and not if you guys had that on your list, I'm sorry, but it's just I can hear just the bigness and the crescendos in that song, right? How it's composed. She has so many
Payday before that album, by the way.
but she just has so many of those songs. And it's because, like I said, again, because I think she was smart. She knew her talent and she wanted to make sure she was part of the writing process. So again, smart businesswoman, incredible performer, an all-time great.
Hands on.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll get to my number one. We already know what it is because Dink spoiled it. No, just kidding.
Right.
We've talked about this song before, and I did contemplate leaving it off.
I just had to.
Chris is mad.
No, I totally.
I'm not mad, but I'm getting ready to cheers you.
Okay, my number one is Live to Tell. All right.
Me.
Easily number one, right? Like
That more vodka? Holy shit.
You know,
It's the second show.
what second one?
I mix mine with cranberry. You're a straight up kind of guy.
Meanwhile, I'm drinking wine.
And it's not even great vodka.
Yeah. Well, let's see if you live to tell.
Oh,
Well, that's way too easy, man. Come on.
But it fits so perfectly.
Oh.
This song was released one day after my birthday on March 26, 1986. Originally from the Sean Penn film, At Close Range.
That's my link to it 100%.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. It was, and that was a really good movie too at the time, especially with those two being a couple and everything else. But that song was.
I wasn't supposed to watch that movie. I was too young to watch that movie.
Oh, you know what though? That song was made for that movie. It really was.
Absolutely.
Again, produced and co-written by Patrick Leonard, who produced a ton of acts. Like I said, Bon Jovi, Roger Waters, Jody Watley, a bunch of artists at the time. But most of the success came with Madonna.
I love Jody Watley too.
Jody Watley.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me too.
She's one, fuck.
So did Andre Simone.
Love. Jenny, I'm kidding. I love you.
He worked with Madonna on 4 other tracks on True Blue. I guess he produced most of the album for True Blue. Originally composed as an instrumental track by Patrick Leonard for the film Fire with Fire, but was rejected by the director.
Really?
So that's one reason why if you own the single or the 45, or I don't think they had cassettes back, because singles back then, but if you had the 45, the B side of Live to Tell is Live to Tell instrumental, and that instrumental was actually supposed to be part of that film Fire with Fire.
Wow.
And
that director was so smart. He goes, "Oh, not for this film."
Is that instrumental played by Joe Burkle or?
Well, I did say a few years ago I haven't covered.
I know you posted on Facebook. It was good, man. I'm like, finish that.
I have parts of it. I still got to finish that. Thank you. I appreciate it. But again, I love that. I love that song. I try not, and when I do cover a song, it's for my love for the song. You'll never hear my covers being much different than the original song.
Right.
It's more of a love letter to the song itself, right?
I'll put the drums to that.
What's that?
I'll put the drums to that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do it. Our first Just Rank joint.
Collab.
I
was going to say the first Just Rank joint was in 1987 episode.
Wait,
no, that was 2 bottles of wine that episode.
Just so you know, Joe doesn't fuck around.
No,
He doesn't fuck around.
No, I don't want to have it with. Oh, damn it. I do have this though. There you go.
Oh, solid.
Oh, fuck.
Carry on.
So by the way, Madonna wrote all the lyrics for the song to the music that was already done. Added a little bit to the melody and actually added this bridge as well. So she added the bridge to the instrumental. I just like the song because obviously it's big, it's cinematic, it's so good.
Powerful.
I mean, it's very powerful. I think it's probably her best vocal performance and any of her stuff. And I love a lot of her vocals on a lot of songs, but I think this is just
I
premier.
don't like a lot of her vocals, and I agree with you on that.
There you
Right.
go.
So that's telling too, right? If you don't like her, but you
Yeah.
still like this song.
I think that's even more telling than somebody who's a fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the last song I talked about the keyboards, that opening keyboard and that muted guitar, ding ding ding.
Yep.
Tell me you can't sing all of that in your head without even hearing
Right.
one fucking lyric.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing,
Oh.
ding ding ding.
Yep.
Ah,
So good.
It's so good. Again, it's one of those songs that you can literally listen to and just I can listen to that song multiple times back to back.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
And I've heard that song hundreds of times.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
that's
I'll
why
listen to it another 100 times. I love it.
there'll be another hard times at least, but hopefully before I kick the bucket. But yeah, that's my top 4, gentlemen. It's off to Christopher in his top 3.
Well, before Chris starts, I will just add this, Joe.
Yeah.
We are both Red Wing lovers.
Maybe. Yeah.
You're sporting the hat right now. When was this song released?
March
26th?
1986. Yeah, baby, we know.
March 26, 1997 is Fight Night at the Joe.
Fight Night at the Joe, baby. It's when the Red Wings became the Red Wings.
On-off go, but he did, and now Darren McCarty gets his shots in at Claude Lemieux. And look who came all the way out to try to help.
That's right. Moving along.
I know what they're talking about, but I had no
1921?
idea that was. I didn't
Here's
know
one for
that
Darren McCarty, everyone.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, I'll do that.
And Claude Lemieux doing the turtle.
March 26th is a good day.
Claude Lemieux, though, subpar like regular season stats, but fucking Hall of Famer in the
Oh, yeah,
playoffs.
dude. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Let's
right?
get back to Madonna.
Sorry.
I will say this before we
You
end
tell
this.
how much I dislike Madonna. I'm ready to go to hockey right away.
Every March 26th, every year, I watch Fight Night at the Joe. Every year. Chris, off to your top 2 or 3, whatever you have left.
Thanks.
Give us your tolerated
I'm
song.
trying to help you out, man. If you only got 2.
I don't like
All
this.
right. So obviously, I'm not a major fan of Madonna. Apparently, no, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of Madonna, but I'm not a big fan of a lot of bands or artists, but I can appreciate how much they are iconic in the time that I grew up. Like I couldn't go to a birthday party or a function from the time from grade 7 to college to without all the ladies in the house want to listen to Madonna, right?
Yeah.
Like literally. So like again, I said in other shows, soundtrack of your life, like whether I like it or not, it's there. And like we said before, and Dink said before, you like what you like, but you also don't like what you don't like.
Right.
Right.
That's true.
And it's not that I hate Madonna, but I'm not just the biggest fan. And there's
Fair enough.
some songs I will turn off and some songs I won't.
Makes sense.
And one that I really, really like, and we've talked about that. Anyways, I'm just going to go. Number 4 is Borderline. It's the same as what Joe had. It's, I don't know why. It's kind of catchy. I like her voice in the song. I don't like her voice in all of her music. I think that's part of my issue. I don't know why. Just it doesn't catch with me.
Sure.
But this song is the opposite. I kind of sing along. I turn it up. Which is rare for Madonna music. And Joe talked about it, but a couple of things I had was some critics talked about it. Described as the most harmonic, complex song on the album when it was released.
Oh, yeah.
I know we don't always go with what critics say, but I kind of thought that was a cool quote. And another one said, never sounded more genuine than on Borderline. But also realizing that that was just the fourth single that she had released from that album. So,
right,
you know,
right. It's a little early, but still,
right,
eventually-
right. But now when you listen to her catalog, I wouldn't disagree with it.
right,
Right.
right. So the guy was
Necessarily,
like,
right? But like, I'm like, to say that at the time, I know we give a lot of shit to critics, and I didn't write his name down, but I'm like, that's pretty like insightful to have.
True.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I think it is probably musically most complex song on the
well,
album.
when you put it against Lucky Star or Burning Up, you know what I mean? It's such a different kind of song. So that's probably
yeah.
Well, and the only other thing I had was another critic said it helped establish her in the pop scene. That song.
Yeah, versus the dance scene or the
right.
Club scene, yeah. Yep.
Oh, and I did have a disclaimer. I probably should have said this. I have a PTSD with the True Blue because we had to do a lip sync for it when I was in public school for that song. And I just remember I was the only guy in the entire group. And it was like, I don't remember.
So the title track for True Blue?
Yeah. And it that's always stuck in my head. Like fucking, he was really embarrassed and fucking
He's traumatized.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Is there any video of that?
It might be part of my hatred to Madonna.
that
Could be. That would make sense.
I'm not a psychoanalyst, but I would agree that that's probably the reason.
So I meant to bring that up at the beginning and totally forgot. But anyways, I'm gonna move on from that. Right now, I'm actually
hope someone has a
visually
VHS
remembering some of the fucking thinking about how embarrassed I was at that.
Oh, don't go back! Don't go back! Fight it!
You're good. You're good.
Fight it!
I'm gonna just go on to number 3.
Yes.
So my number 3 is "Who's That Girl" from the film "Who's That Girl."
Wow, nice.
Good track. It is.
It's got a Latin pop style that I really dig for some reason. Like,
really
I can't even explain why I actually like it. And like some of the critical reception talks about how her infatuation with the Latin pop scene of the time. It was released in June 29th, 87 in the UK and June 30th in the US. I don't know why they do that. One day later in the US than the UK.
I know it's
shipping.
Maybe it's got to do with thing, but it's another one of those songs that was number 1, number 2, multinational, international hit. And it's again one of those songs where I actually like her vocals on it.
I love that part of that chorus. That "Who's that girl?"
Right.
It's really smooth. It really, really, and it's inviting, and it's.
That's what I think that's what grabs me. That you're exactly right. That hook right there grabs me and pulls me in. Yeah, that's where I start singing along.
I sing along with that as well at that part. Yeah.
Even though I can't sing with it,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you any of the verse lyrics to the song, but I could tell you about the Latin percussion use in that. I could tell you about that chorus. I could tell you about the production value of that song, but I couldn't tell you anything about our lyrics. And I feel bad because that's kind of her part of the song, but her being a drummer, she was highly involved with the beats and the percussion aspects of it. So that's the part that grabs me because there's a cool offbeat to it. There's a syncopated up, a syncopated down, and I really like this song.
Yeah, she dips her toes in the Latin music style a lot. Yeah, she does, especially the drum side.
Especially on True Blue.
Oh yes,
La Isla Bonita.
La Isla Bonita, right? You remember when the Pointer Sisters came out with "Jump for My Love" and they had to change it to "Jump for My Love" because Van Halen already came out with "Jump"?
Yeah.
The Rhythmics had "Who's That Girl" in '83, and she came out with "Who's That Girl" in '87. So I guess there was enough time gap that didn't matter. It was exactly the same.
I didn't think about that. Right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going around back in the day. So I was like,
Van Halen had a lot of lawyers.
There were
Jimmy,
I could be wrong, but I think in the same year there was 3 rock bands that released a song were called Rattlesnake Shake. It was Motley Crue,
Skid Row,
and one other band. I can't remember who it is.
Yeah.
But there's 3 bands that had the same year or within 2 years, same song called Rattlesnake Shake.
Was that like a dance move with a rattlesnake?
I don't know. And then you had 1984 by Van Halen, 1984 by
Orwell.
Billy Squire. George Orwell, yes.
George Orwell.
Came out a little earlier.
A little bit, yeah.
A darker premise.
My number 2 is Into the Groove from Desperately Seeking Susan. Going back to my fucking loving of soundtrack.
Good song, man.
Jesus Christ.
Samesies of Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's got Samesies. Oh, dude, is that your 3rd shot?
Holy shit.
I did one for McCarty.
Oh, you're thinking this is our one and only show we're doing tonight.
Better.
Holy shit.
Stay
Have I told you
away
about Billy's Remedy?
Right.
Confused.
PSA.
That was
Stay away
smooth.
from.
That was smooth.
Stay away from
That was smooth.
Rock-a-rolla vodka.
Into the groove.
Just exactly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. God,
As soon as I mention it, if anybody mentions it, I fart. I fired. I start.
Nobody mentioned Into the Groove. Nobody. Stop talking about it now.
why is Chris so gassy? Whatever
You
this song.
start farting?
Oh my god! I start singing it in my head. Wow.
Sure, Chris. Sure.
I'm glad you didn't say shark.
I start sharting.
Wow. I shart every time I hear this.
Holy fuck.
Wow, you really like it. Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
So you were saying you start singing it.
Yeah, now we know why you don't like her. Oh,
He's
shit.
got to change his underwear every time he hears her voice.
Mother of Madonna. Fuck.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Fuck.
Oh.
I think the vodka's talking.
I can't even talk. Holy shit. Oh, I can't breathe.
Would you like my notes?
When I drink, I had the Michael Bublé. 805 again.
Oh, shit. That shit makes me shake.
When I hear her, I fart.
We now know all the reasons why Chris hates Madonna. He has PTSD and he's gassy around her.
Welcome to our 2-hour Madonna show.
Oh, I thought we were shortening these shows. Oh, fuck.
I can't stop crying. Oh my god.
Woo!
All right.
Let's bring it on back.
The back of my head hurts.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
So outside of farting, when you start singing her song Into the Groove, what do you think? Who did that? It's the curse of the second show.
Holy Wheezy, what's going on?
Oh, shit. You could be Joe and Johnny Wheezy.
Fucking Wheezy from the Jeffersons. Holy shit.
Oh,
I can't even
Oh,
see the
God,
screen.
moving
I'm
up.
fucking blurry eyed.
my god.
It's probably from the gas.
Don't worry. We're
Right? It's a little
professionals.
hazy in there.
Did you say it's from the gas?
Oh, man. That's something I didn't think I'd hear tonight.
All right, let's pull it back in, guys.
Oh my god.
Holy
We're
fuck.
professionals, goddammit. Act like
Yeah,
it.
we're goddamn professionals here. Act like professionals.
We're not professionals. Holy shit.
I never thought I'd cry on this show. Well, there you go. I guess I was wrong.
Oh, my God.
I've cried.
All right. You know what? I gotta take a piss.
How is it? How is it? The guy who hates Madonna has the longest segment.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That was funny shit.
That is the most quotable thing. When
I
think
got
of
the
Madonna,
giggles.
I fart.
Now you understand all the reasons why he's scared of Madonna.
Oh my god, my
PTSD.
face hurts.
Oh, dude, the back of my head hurts.
I thought I was fucking glitching. I'm like, did I hear that right?
Well, and then you set me off with your little.
I know, we're almost together. All right, so when I listen to her,
I don't know if I can stay sober long enough for me to do.
oh, I know you still got to do yours.
Well, hopefully he takes the rest of your songs. You only have like
Oh,
0
yeah.
songs to do then.
Yeah, because that's 3 more shots.
Did I ever mention you guys Willie's Remedy? THC infused? 10 milligrams for every 1.5 ounce.
Oh shit!
Okay, I'm good.
Here's her song. Sorry, I hear Into the Groove. I start singing along. I turn it up, and like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. Anyways, I just again kind of like this song. I like her voice in this song. I like the way she sounds. And it's one of the ones that is like number one almost fucking everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
US dance singles number one, dance club number one, UK singles number one, Spain number one, New Zealand, Netherlands, Netherlands top 100, Netherlands top 41, Italy 1, Ireland 1, Canada 1, France 2. What the fuck's wrong with the French?
A lot.
Right.
And that's funny. It was number one in all those countries, but it's not her biggest song. But
Right.
massive.
At the time it was.
Back at the time it was, right.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's one of those ones that for some reason in my head it's stuck in there as one of the ones that not only that I was usually when I first said we were going to do Madonna, I said these are songs I can tolerate. It's not that I tolerate. I actually like that song.
Yeah.
It's just that I only like I have a top 4, and that's basically probably the only 4 songs of hers I listen to.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And my number 1 is no big surprise. It's Live to Tell.
Right.
So my only add to what I don't know that I have anything here from third album, True Blue, blah blah blah. I told it whatever. Yeah. So At Close Range, my thing with At Close Range is, Dink, do you remember on weekends CBC late at night after midnight would play unrated films? I don't know if you ever saw them. They'd like anything that was right. So stuff that was restricted, they would show it and they wouldn't censor it. And sometimes, and a lot of the times I would stay up late and my parents would know. And I have a vivid memory. So it's bizarre how the mind works. I can't remember shit sometimes, but I can remember watching this film on CBC at like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night when my parents were in bed. They had no idea I was still up.
Right.
On a 20-inch RCA television in the basement of my parents' house. And like it being one of the first like R-rated movies I got to see uncensored, and just the correlation of the song and the movie for me, for some reason, I don't know that the song would mean so much to me if it wasn't for the movie. I said that before in something else that we did, I think a West Wing episode or something with the Tori Amos song.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that the song would mean so much to me if it wasn't for the film, and the film so much with the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How it intertwines.
That's
the only thing I had to add after what Joe had said about Live to Tell. It is my favorite song. It is the one song from Madonna that I can say I actually really, really love. And I think her voice is unbelievable in this song. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of her voice, but I really like the way she sounds in the song.
Well, she sounds very emotional.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, she does.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Good pick, man.
Yeah.
Nice picks.
So far, all the lists have been awesome.
So
I
if
agree.
nobody else has anything else to say, I will pass it on to Jimmy.
The lists of all lists, right here, brothers.
Dun dun
I
dun.
mean,
Let's hear Jenny's
listen to
list.
the preaching.
Let's
Listen to
hear
the
Jenny's
preaching.
list.
So, as Joe said, we planned on doing this as one of our first couple episodes, and I had a set list. There's only been one change to my list, and I excluded Live to Tell because I think it's Madonna's #1 greatest song. I didn't want to beat a dead horse, so I added another one.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one. So
Jimmy fashion. We've talked about this on a couple other shows that's the greatest Madonna song, at least for a couple of us.
and
So
this is the first episode all four of us would have the same #1.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's something.
And I like so minimal of her catalog that I think I had to keep it in there.
oh, fair enough.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense. Yeah.
I only excluded it because I thought one of you guys would have it.
Or two.
But that's my dink disclaimer.
Yeah, no, it's good.
My other dink disclaimer is when I think of her, I also fart. So, okay.
That's a Chris disclaimer.
So going to my actual list. I have a newer song because it's seemingly a lot of the music kind of stayed in that 80s kind of time frame. I have a song from 2000 from the album Music.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Don't Tell Me.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, good song. Yeah.
There's this staccato do-do-do-ding, ding-do-do, do-do-do-ding. It's a really cool song. The video is her dancing in front of a blue screen. There's a bunch of cowboys in the background.
Cowboys,
dancing.
yeah.
She's got a cowboy hat. She's kicking the dirt. It's kind of a whatever video, but there's something sexy about it because Madonna has a sexiness that she always brought for the most part to most of her videos. So that drew me in right there. Being honest. This song's 14 weeks on the charts, #1 in the US, #1 US dance, #12 on the Dutch, #1 in Canada, #1 in Europe radio top 50, #1 in Italy and New Zealand. It was the 34th top 10 song, which at the time tied for the Beatles most amount of top 10 songs.
It's fucking insane.
I'm sorry, for the second most. Second to Elvis with 36. So I'm sorry, I misspoke there. Billboard ranked at #6 or number 26 of Madonna's 40 biggest hits. 24th gold certified single for her. It was co-written by John Henry, which I believe is her brother-in-law, some sort of relative. He didn't want to write the song. He's embarrassed about the song styling to this day. He thought it was boring and bland. That's when he put those pauses in there digitally to bring something up. He thought the song was going to be a throwaway song. He didn't think it was going to amount to anything.
Wow.
Outside of the charts proving him wrong.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, exactly.
What was I didn't write it down, but one of the reviewing sources called it electronica meets country rock. There's something that's always been about the song that's drawn me in. And then again, I talk about Video Babies. The video brought me further in because I liked the song. I had heard the song at a club that I was the bartender at, Club Rio in Phoenix.
Yep.
Because it was a dance track. It was a huge dance track.
Big time.
But when I saw the video, it just made me love it even more. That makes me sound creepy. I didn't mean it to sound creepy, but it was sexy. It was enthralling. Yeah. The video was kind of fun and inviting.
She's a visual artist, right? She always was,
very much
right?
so. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's my #4.
Great
That's
pick,
good.
man.
Yeah, it's good you got something into the 2000s. Joe, you had one of her songs on your 01 list when we did the 01?
Yeah, Beautiful Strangers.
Beautiful Stranger.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's what is that?
Song, actually, yeah.
That's from Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Yeah,
I couldn't
Austin
think of the name.
Powers.
And I left it off purposely because I did pick it on the previous show. So
Right.
yeah,
That
again,
makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
No,
All
Don't
right.
Tell is great, and those pauses were smart actually because it might have been a little
Boring.
not boring, but
sure, yeah.
like
Change things
just
up a little
kind
bit.
of run of the mill. What the fuck is it? What the fuck is this you're doing? Like,
Well, it's enough that did it. Wait,
Yep.
what? Oh, okay. And then kept doing it. Yeah, it's
Makes
a
sense.
cool production value that drew me in.
and you want to think of something funny? And this is just my own thoughts. Nobody ragged on her, like, and I can't stand Beyonce, but Beyonce does a country kind of style, the same thing.
Yeah.
And well, she didn't get ragged on when she won the country awards, but other than country artists pissed off and country fans pissed off, but nobody said shit when it was Madonna, right? Because it's
Weird,
Madonna.
huh? Weird.
Well, there might be some racism involved.
Yeah, might be something else in there.
Right. Could be.
I don't agree with racism. So I'm going to go on to number 3 with that. This song has always had a cool place in my heart, but it was also played at my wedding, and it was one of the 2 songs that we danced to at our wedding. It is Crazy for You from the Vision Quest soundtrack, 1985.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so good.
And that was by my request to dance to that song. I really loved that song. I love my wife. So I think it's a beautiful song, beautiful sentiment. And just one of those things that I wanted to hold my wife, hear that song, and dance. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
The song was not released as a single, so it did not qualify for the Billboard list. It was her first. First of all, the song sold 2 million copies, 2 times platinum. First Grammy nomination for Best Pop Vocal Performance, lost to Whitney Houston's "Saving All My Love to You."
Oh, well,
I'll take Crazy for You over that any day.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I forgot about that song, to be honest, and I do actually enjoy that. I like that song.
Yeah, that's a good
Right.
song.
I have to correct myself because I was reading notes for the next one. It was released as a single. I apologize. Number 1 in Canada, Australia, number 1 in America, a resurgence in 91, number 1 in Luxembourg, number 3 in
Luxembourg.
Ireland, number 2 in UK in 91.
Is that from the Immaculate Collection, or what is that from?
I would imagine that's what it's from.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So I apologize for my mess up. That note was for Into the Groove.
Into the groove.
I got a few notes on Crazy for You, just off the top of my head. When I mentioned my list today to my wife, Crazy for You is on her list.
It should be.
Vision Quest, is that Matthew Modine?
Absolutely. I got big hands.
Fuck, he looks old. That's my note. Thirdly, the lyrics are when the music starts, right? Not when the music farts.
This is worse.
Anyway.
This is worse than NT.
As you were.
Well, at least you have an antique part, so it's fine.
Well, great pick, man. Fuck.
I'll move on. It's the same Z. It's Into the Groove, which I said that it didn't get released as a single, so it didn't qualify for the Billboard. But it was featured in Desperately Seeking Susan. It was not released on any album until the reissue of Like a Virgin, and then it was released on the reissue.
And then it was massive, like Chris said, with all the number 1s everywhere, right?
Yep. The song wasn't released on the soundtrack either over contractual issues.
Ooh.
I couldn't find out what the issues were.
Really?
I imagine that she wanted to get paid for it, versus just a credit check.
Sure.
The song was inspired by the dance floor and a severe attraction to a Puerto Rican man that she saw daily. So,
Whoa.
Alrighty then.
yep. And again, there's that Latin percussion. There's a little bit in there. It's pretty subtle, but it's pretty cool. If you
We
listen
didn't bring
to
it up, but I seem to remember the video for that playing pretty heavy and much.
Yeah,
mentioned.
dance
Yeah,
around the dance floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you guys always sing into the groove? Because I used to sing into the nude.
No, yeah. I always sing him the correct song.
Sing nude, but
Dink likes to ruin songs for me, so fuck you.
come on, you've got 3 songs you like. Don't ruin this. So, a couple more notes real quick. Rolling Stone ranks this number 121 of 500 greatest songs of all time, and number 91 of the top dance songs. It was released as a B-side. So technically it wasn't a eligible release.
Oh.
What was it the B-side to? Do you know?
Oh, you knew
Oh,
you
fuck
and your
your follow.
fucking
Here's damn questions.
No, I'm always curious of this shit, right? And I know
Well,
I don't
no.
research everything either.
Can't you Google it yourself?
I had it
motherfucker?
I
written
will
down,
later, right?
I had it written down, but the fart incident had me crying and it dripped on my pen.
Wiped it all over.
I can't read it, so you're gonna have to use your Google machine to find out what the A side into the groove.
Yeah, go on the Googles.
So, all right, number one.
Into the groove.
We gotta wrap this up. We've been running long.
Yeah.
This is 1A, 1B. Live to Tell is 1A, 1B. There's something about this song. It is a newer song. It's the newest song on the list. I fucking love this song. I was in my last actual playing out band was in 2004. Lasted several years. This song came out and I wanted to redo it, and I wanted to redo it new metal style. It is 4 minutes from Hard Candy featuring Justin Timberlake.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, sure.
That marching band, bum, 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 doom, da, doom, da, doom, da, doom, da, doom.
Yeah, is Timberland involved in this too? Like
He's the producer. That's where I was going next. Thanks. Impatience. No, I'm just kidding. It's the first time in Madonna's 25-year career that it featured another artist singing along with her. So I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool that they each took 2 lines each to sing, and it was duet style, but it was still a story.
Yeah.
The song's about saving the environment. I mean, that's cut and dry what the song is about. You have 4 minutes. You got to save the world. Get off your asses and quit fucking around. That's the whole concept of the song.
While she's flying in private jets.
Right? Absolutely. Right. If you've ever seen Taylor Swift's green flight chart,
Yeah.
what's really one of the cool things is outside of the marching band aspect and the horn section that's in this is they use a Indian style Punjab style of music to this, and I'm probably gonna fuck it up, but it's Bhangra. It's from the Punjab region of India. It's a very specific style of music. And it's really cool that they use this ethnic feel on top of an American style marching band, and it fits so well. And I love that breakdown. It's the coolest line of the whole song is the road to hell is paved with good intentions. That's it.
I like that line.
The other thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 countries had this number 1 on their charts from Australia all the way to Venezuela.
Wow.
Nice.
So it was a huge song.
yeah, massive.
She was a world pop star.
Absolutely. 38 different countries. She's had multi-platinum albums.
Amazing.
So if you guys don't have anything to add, I guess I'll wrap this up. Madonna spanned many decades and was just a force. She changed a lot of styles of music, and she was the forefront for a large portion of her music stylings where people wanted to imitate and copy. And then you take the fashion icon that she was. Every single album, she changed it up drastically. It was never just a subtle change. We talked about that kind of with Motley Crue. Each one of their albums, they changed their sound, their formats. She was just a major force, and I am glad that her music was in my life. Again, not a fanatic, but I am a fan. So for that, we are Just Ranked. Him, Chris, Joe, and Dink, we love you. Go to our JustRankedPod.com landing page. You can get a quick link to Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. With that, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Into the news.
Just Ranked is researched and produced by the Just Ranked crew. Edited and mixed by Joe Burkle. Socials and marketing by DJR Media Services. Theme music by Blue Joker. If you're enjoying the show, please set your podcast app to download new episodes and help spread the word by leaving a review and tell everyone you know to listen.
I tell you what, why don't you go fuck yourself?